Live TV can be great for certain types of programming. However, as we all know, when the cameras are rolling live, it means that there is no time to cut and edit out mistakes, including embarrassing blunders. From newscasts to award shows, embarrassing mishaps can occur at any time and create a moment many of us will never forget. Miley at the VMAs. Does Miley Cyrus ever get embarrassed? We're guessing no, but a mishap at the 2015 MTV Video Awards surely had the rest of the crew blushing and audiences at home caught off guard. The 22-year-old singer has never been far from controversy, but when cameras swung around to catch Cyrus behind a curtain, they also caught her boob fully exposed and uncut for all to see. She was reportedly getting ready for her final song and in the middle of an outfit change. Still, many people think the entire episode was staged by the former Hannah Montana star. A sanitary issue. A fair share of embarrassing moments tend to happen on morning entertainment shows. Nobody needs to tell Patricia Navidad that. The Mexican singer was performing on a famous Mexican morning show when cameras caught a sanitary napkin fall out from under her dress. Full marks to Navidad, however, as she didn't even miss a beat. Like a true professional, she kept going with her performance, even with the pad laying on the floor and visible in many of the shots. The tongue-tied reporter. Have you ever been so nervous during a presentation or a date that you messed up a sentence or two? Try blowing your lines on a major news network in front of millions. That's what happened to CBS News reporter Serene Branson when reporting from the Grammy Awards. With the camera on her, Branson started to talk, but the words that came out made absolutely no sense.
We had a very Darrison, but let's go to Terrace and look for the bit. They had the pit.
Was it a stroke or just nerves? It turns out, according to Branson, that she suffered a severe migraine that made it difficult for her to talk. Transfer deadline fiasco. If you ever follow the English Premier League transfer deadline day, you know the reports can get a little crazy at times. The problem is that large crowds often form around the reporters, doing anything that will get them on live TV or attempting to throw off the reporter. At one location, Sky Sports reporter Alan Irwin suffered an embarrassing moment when a fan ran up and put a purple dildo in his ear. The clip went viral, and Skies have since scaled back deadline day reports from outside of stadiums. 2004 Super Bowl halftime show. An event which supposedly embarrassed a music icon, television network, and sporting empire. Janet Jackson's flashing of her breast during the 2004 Super Bowl halftime show was the scandal of the year that is still talked about. Whether you think it was intentional or not, when Justin Timberlake tore the clothing off of Jackson's right breast, you could hear America's collective gasp. From parents to executives to Jackson herself, the embarrassment was evident as everyone worked hard to ensure such an event never happened again on live TV. Steve Harvey to the rescue. Survey says, fail. When Miss Colombia and Miss Philippines stepped forward to hear Steve Harvey announce the winner of Miss Universe 2015, nobody could have predicted the terribly embarrassing situation which would develop. Harvey announced Miss Colombia as the winner only to have to announce shortly after he made a mistake and the winner was Miss Philippines. While Harvey acknowledged the embarrassing mistake repeatedly, it was an embarrassing and awkward moment felt by everyone from the contestants to the producers to the audience at home. Harry has a nap. When you try to perform an interview on live television, you know that a lot of what happens is down to the guest being interviewed. When news anchor Leila Santiago attempted to have an interview with legendary singer and actor Harry Belafonte, she found this out in an embarrassing manner. As Santiago tried to initiate the interview, cameras showed Belafonte was asleep and unresponsive to the anchor's attempts to get a response. Cameras cut from the shot of the singer, but the embarrassing moment could not be avoided. There were later suggestions that he was just meditating, but that doesn't lessen the awkward moment experienced on live television. Flight of the Condor. Trying to use animals who don't want to go along with the script can cause some embarrassing moments on live TV. People watching coverage of the AHL's Bakersfield Condors know this after a handler had trouble managing the team's mascot, a giant condor. While the national anthem was being sung, the bird clearly wanted out and started to run across the ice. The handler managed to catch the bird only to slip and fall trying to get back to center ice. The crowd cheered as the large bird made yet another escape and a memorable, embarrassing moment. I'ma let you finish, but it seems like Kanye West is always popping up and saying some of the strangest and most controversial of things. As a result, people either love him or hate him. A classic Kanye moment occurred at the 2009 Video Music Awards when he took it upon himself to interrupt Taylor Swift during her acceptance speech to point out that he thought Beyoncé had the best video of all time. We're betting Kanye felt no shame, but the embarrassment on the face of Beyoncé and Swift was clearly visible for all to see. Madonna's big trip. Madonna's been around for some time, worn a lot of revealing outfits, and been at the center of many controversies. Does she ever get embarrassed? While performing her song Living for Love at the 2015 Brit Awards, backup dancers were supposed to pull a cape off the iconic singer. The problem was that the cape was attached too firmly, and when the dancers tugged, Madonna went flying backwards down the stairs. It was an embarrassing moment, but being a true performer, she continued right through the song as if nothing had happened. Thanks for watching. If you want to see other bloopers and facts about popular films and TV shows, check out our good friends at Screen Rant, and don't forget to subscribe to their channel. Thanks!
By now, most people know that Marty McFly's disastrous trip to Old Man Peabody's farm was the first time he changed the future, turning Twin Pines Mall into Lone Pine Mall. But did you catch the other time travel joke? The farmer's son only appears for a second, but is listed in the credits as Sherman Peabody, a reference to Mr. Peabody.